Welcome back to What Arty Noobs for General Disturbance. This is the M44, the Tier 6 American SPG. It's on the north spawn of Abbey and it's under the command of Das Flamingo. Game started. Well, you all know the vehicle by now. 155mm howitzer, 550 alpha, mounted in a swivel bracket, which means it has a very wide arc of fire, as you can see. And, well, Das Flamingo's looking for his first target on the Abbey Road. And yes, he can aim straight down that street, hoping that somebody's going to go up to the Abbey. And if they do, they're going to get hit. Rounds out and... oh! A second or so too late, but it did hit the setter, which is one of the new British light tanks. Now, this is a Tier 7 game, and he's Tier 6 Arty. There's that setter. Rounds out. Direct hit. 516 hit points. That was probably a penetration. A low roll penetration, but a penetration nonetheless. And he's almost loaded and looks like he's going to go for that Cromwell. And see if he can kill that at the end of the road. Rounds out. Well, there was a whole bunch of tanks going down that alley. So I suspect that one or two of them may have been damaged there. Okay, in the meanwhile, we're now going to go for a Nashorn who's been spotted at the other end of the map. We're just dialed in. Rounds out. Direct hit wipes him out. It must have hit, landed in the cockpit of the vehicle. And, well, that setter's gone. We've got an EBR Hotchkiss, a Veiled vehicle, as Klaus calls them, making his way up. Rounds out, and a bit late, but it stuns him. Now, there's the setter that we fired at originally. And another Cromwell. Or is it the same Cromwell? It's the same Cromwell. But they've decided to leave the Abbey grounds because that Tiger 1 arrived. And we're going to go after that EBR again. Again, it's going to be a bit late. But I don't think that's a concern at the moment because we're going to have plenty of shots. The reload time on this RT is 16.79 seconds. Now, Das Flamingo's not using premium consumables. That would speed up the reload even more. He's dialed in on that position. If the Cromwell comes through that gap, he will get absolutely hammered. But just a short distance away is that setter. And he's lining up the shot on that instead. Oh, and he's been killed. So now he's found a new target. It's, well, it's a Striv 74 and a Super Jumbo, the M4A3E2, and they're on the west side. Direct hit on the 74, but he did damage the E2 with splash. Almost loaded. Going to get ready for another one. He's indicating the 74, which actually tells his teammates that yes, an Arty round is going in. Always wise to do that. And he hits the E2 even though he was aiming at the 74. The E2 just got in the way of the shell. Now, it's always nice if you actually aim for one tank and you hit another, if that tank actually gives you good hit points as a result. He fires between the two tanks and does a lot of damage to the 74, but he's been spotted. There's an E25 coming towards him. Oh, and he's just about to reload, just completing it. He's having to turn around as fast as he can to shotgun this E25. And he gets him at close range. He took 2 hits from the enemy. And he's down to just 24 hit points. And the enemy is approaching the cap area. There's an Oni and an M6. And he's auto-aimed onto the Oni. Dialing in. Gets a direct hit for 221. Pulls back. This is a bit of a frantic battle. He was spotted, so enemy Arty might be trying to get him if there was enemy Arty alive, and there's not because they've all been killed. In fact, there was only one and he's been killed. There's only 3 enemies left, and 2 of them are just on this side. Here's the M6 and a kill shot there. 53 hit points. That's his 3rd kill. He could platoon now with the T150. He offers the platoon. That would be very nice because that will be an instant brothers in arms. Okay, next target's going to be that Oni. And, oh, there's the T-3485 there on that ledge. He's fallen off into the water. Can we get a shot in there? And he's killed. Now, we're trying to line the shot up on the Oni, but he's gone behind that rock face. can't get a shot at the moment, but if he drives down that little road there, we've got a green line now, so we could shoot there, but we can't shoot the Oni where he is at this moment. Oh, Steel Waffenträger goes down, unfortunately. The Oni gets another kill. I think that Das Flamingo's trying to get a better angle. The T150 now has 4 kills. You'd think that he'd want the Brothers in Arms. It would be rather nice. Just changing the angle. You can actually extend your aim by using your right hand mouse button. Just press down the control button and then right hand mouse button click on the minimap where you want to look, and the view will take you there without having to scroll out your aim. Well, that's the end of the Oni, and that means the end of the game. Unfortunately, T150 did not platoon, and he put out an offer to the T3485, but he didn't respond either. And here's the end of battle results. It's a first class tanker for Das Flamingo in the M44. After all that effort, he didn't get an ace, but he came close. He got a Bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. In fact, he got 17. A Gore's medal for doing more damage than 10 times the hit points for his own vehicle. A Confederate for hitting more of the enemy than anyone else on his team. And because he killed that E25 and received 2 shots from him, losing 2/3 of his hit points in the process, and survived the battle and killed at least 2 enemy tanks in the battle, he got a Stark's medal. And they are difficult to get, I can tell you, but they are very welcome when you do receive one. So congratulations, Das Flamingo. Let's have a look at team score. Well, surprisingly, yes, he did get the highest amount of damage. He didn't pick up a high caliber for that game, but he did do the highest damage of all, 2,428 hit points of damage. The next high scorer was the T150, who got 1,956, and after that it was the Tiger 1 who got 1,847. When it came to kills, it was the T150. He got 4 kills, Das Flamingo got 3, so did the T3485M. And when it came to base XP, it was the T150 again with 1,012 base experience points, 949 for Das Flamingo and 826 for that T3485M. He fired 12 rounds in that game, got 8 direct hits and 2 penetrations, splash damage on 13, so some of his shots were actually hitting 2 targets at once. He did damage of 2,428 hit points, and 2,244 of that was at more than 300 meters. Obviously the difference was the shot on that E25 that killed him. It's very close range. He received 2 hits, and both of them were penetration from that 75mm gun on the E25. He damaged 9 of the enemy, killed 3 of them, and caused 12 stuns, but didn't get any stun assistance during that game at all. On a free-to-play account, he earned 26,995 credits, and after repair and ammunition resupply, took away 19,143 credits. He got 949 base XP, times 2 for the first victory, took away 1,898 experience points altogether. So that's a very good battle there for Das Flamingo out of the 1.6 update. This was one of the first replays I saw that was put up, and I thought, wow, that's very good. And yeah, very surprising, but it's good to know that good Arty players are still able to get great results. If you enjoyed that replay, please give this video a like, do subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell, because you never know when a really great replay is going to come by. I know we're not as big as the Mighty Jingles or Quickie Baby or some of the other video producers, but we too tend to produce the videos that others wouldn't want to do, such as Arty videos, or produce videos that people would be ignored if they were sent to the main channels because they don't have enough epic medals. Yeah, but we still feature them because after all, we like to put up videos that our members want to see. And if you're one of those, don't forget to send one in. If you've got a good replay, a really good replay, send it in to us and let's have a look at it. The email address is underneath each video. So thanks very much for watching.